Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's a beautiful Monday. Today is really July 14th. We are in the 7th month of the year. So this morning, your coach is actually sitting in the car because I drove to work this morning and, of course, couldn't find parking. I've been around here since before 8 o'clock and it's very difficult to get parking on a street cleaning day. And I drove because I need to be in the Bronx later this evening, so I figure that I have some errands to run before I make it to the Bronx, so it's better for me to drive. So how was your weekend? How's life? How's everything going for you? So guys, I had the most productive, fruitful weekend. My day started, as I shared with you guys, on Thursday. I was scheduled to be at a huge event, okay, and I'm gonna share that information about that event with you, which followed to another event on Friday at the United Nations, where I had a speech. I spoke, and then on Saturday, what did we do on Saturday? Saturday we were invited to a special networking opportunity where I was able to spend some valuable time with some very powerful people. And then yesterday, of course, I went to the radio station, co-hosted the live radio program that we have every Sunday with Ambassador Dolean. He's the host of the program. So it's been a very, very amazing weekend. Very amazing weekend. So let me talk to you about what initiated this event this weekend. Why this event took place. And the celebration started on Thursday, July 10th. So July 12th, recently, good morning, Felix. July 12th recently became the International Day of Hope. Okay, so on March 4th, 2025, the United Nations General Assembly made a historic decision to adopt a draft resolution, which is something that I'm going to Mexico and next week, July 22nd to the 26th, to work on some resolution for some policies and procedures that we currently have that need to be revised, and make some edits and make some recommendation to bring them back to the United Nations, so the United Nations can go back and present them to Congress. So on March 4, 2025, the United Nations Assembly made a historic decision to adopt a draft decision that officially designated July 12th as the International Day of Hope. Today, I feel like sometimes many of us, we have lost hope. We don't see where the world is going. We don't see where our future is going. We don't understand most of the things that is happening. So many people have lost hope. So that's why July 12th has been designated as the International Day of Hope. Okay, so this resolution aims to amplify the power of hope across the globe to foster peace, prosperity, and sustainable development. So this initiative reflects a shared commitment to inspire positive action in the face of global challenges. We know the world is facing a lot of challenges. We know that in our daily lives, each one of us, we have some challenges that we face, and sometimes those challenges can cause us to lose hope. I spoke to the radio host that we host every Sunday, Ambassador Dolean. After we attended the event on Friday, he shared with me that he woke up and felt like a sense that he kind of lost hope, that the humanity, that we're just talking about hope, but there's no actual action. It's time that we stop talking about it and really take on some action to show people that we're not just talking, we're actually doing something about that. Okay, so the establishment of the International Day of Hope is a testament to power of perseverance. We must persevere. We cannot give up. We must keep hope alive, because the moment that we forget, we give up on hope, what's gonna happen? Okay, so the testament is to power of perseverance, collaboration, and unwavering belief. We have to believe that the world can change. We have to believe that, together if we come together, we can make the world better. We have to work collectively, because when global citizens are equipped with conscience, I feel like sometimes people no longer have conscience. Some people just focus about making money and putting the money in their pocket, and not thinking about those who are most vulnerable, to think about the people. It's the same thing when we vote in election. The people we are voting to put in office, we're hoping that they will go into office and do the work that we voted them to do, to do what they promised they're going to do. And many occasions we get short-handed, right? They get voted into office, and once they get there, it's like, okay, what happened? You promised you were gonna do this, you promised you were gonna do that, but it didn't happen. So this National Day of Hope is when global citizens are equipped with conscience to embrace hope and unite for the greater good. A better world becomes possible when we unite. We come together for the greater good, not for our own personal gain, but for the greater good. That means for everyone, collectively, right? Things become possible. So that day, they celebrated the first day of International Hope at the United Nations headquarters, which followed its adaptation carries significance. Okay, the headquarters following its adoption carries significance. This annual commemoration will serve as a reminder that humanity can overcome adversity together, reignite hope, and illuminate the paths towards sustainable peace and harmony. Can you imagine a world that everyone can live together? There's no war. People are not dying just because someone feels like they should hold the power to control how people eat, how people sleep, how people run their country. Because every day innocent children are dying. Women, elderly, men are dying for nonsense, for senseless reasons. Why? Because this person want to control what you do in your home. It's like you have your living room, someone walk into your home and tell you, no, I don't want this vase here, you should put it there. But this is my home. You shouldn't be coming into my living room, my home, to tell me how to arrange, how to function, how to manage my home, because this is why it's my home. So can you imagine in a world, technically a world where everybody mind their own business and allow people to function and do what is good for their people? If I'm Haitian, I know what's good for my Haitian people. If you're Puerto Rican, you know what's good for the Puerto Rican people. If you're Dominican, you know what's good for the Dominican people. If you're Muslim, you know what your Muslim people need. If you're Jewish, you know what your Jewish people need. So who am I as a Haitian to come to you as a Muslim or Puerto Rican or Dominican to tell you what is good for your people? So this is in the sense where I say where everyone should just mind their own business and let everyone manage their own home, right? Because it's my home. I know what works for my people, just like you know what works for your people. Okay, so the meeting that we attended on the International Day of Hope was to focus on the effective implementation and inspired more like-minded individuals towards hope for existence and harmony with others. We need to learn to live in harmony and stop focusing on your own, because most of these politicians, they focus on, well, where can I make the most money? Where can I go and drill and dig to steal someone else's resources so I could make my money and keep my country running? Or we can still do business together. We can still work together. We trade, we share. Good morning, Sal. But it doesn't give you the right to tell me what I need to do in my home. It doesn't give you the right for you to come and bomb me because I don't agree with your policy you're trying to make me adopt. Right? We all, like, seriously, okay? So this is what the International Day of Hope is. So every year, July 12th has been adopted by the United Nations as the International Day of Hope, okay? To encourage people to live in harmony with each other. And also, the International Day of Hope is to bring awareness about the about our goal to create awareness about the International Day of Hope, establish a collaborative platform for government and non-government organizations to exchange ideas and share diverse perspectives on humanity and hope. So that's why I was honored to have the floor to speak on hope, to speak on behalf of those who are voiceless, who has no one to speak for them, to present them as the president of Society in Action. I had the opportunity to have the floor for 1 minute. If you guys have not heard my speech, you can go. I shared the link for the International Day of Hope event on my Facebook page. It's almost towards the end. You can go there and listen to my speech. And I think I share the video, but it's by the time my friend recorded me, I had already started to speak. But you can still go there and see it. My goal as a Global Peace Ambassador is to advocate, as the president of Society in Action, is to advocate, sorry, I'm in the car this morning, so the light, let me see, this is better, is to advocate for those who have no voice, who has no one to speak for them, who has no one to speak on their behalf. So that's my goal. Every opportunity that I get, every chance that I get to speak on the floor, to remind them of the voiceless, of the underserved, of the children who are being bombed every day, of the children who are dying of starvation, who's going to bed hungry, where a certain part of the world, even right here in America, although we have many people dying of starvation, going to bed hungry with nothing to eat, but yet we throw away tons of food every day. My goal is to bring awareness to this thing, and also my goal is to bring awareness towards this genetically modified food they're putting in our grocery store, they're putting in our supermarket. It's destroying it's destroying humanity. It's destroying our body. And it's all because the pharmaceutical company, they get to make their money by destroying us, by making us sick, so that they can make more money. Right? Because if you're sick, what's going to happen? You're going to go to the hospital. You're going to go to the doctor. They're going to give you a prescription that you need to go fill so that you can take medication. And then once you take this medication, you get another medication because this medication creates some type of side effect that you need something else. You go to the doctor for hypertension, which is high blood pressure. Then when you go there, they give you some medication. Oh, no, you need to come every 3 months to monitor your blood so you can do a full I forgot what you call it. You could do a full metabolic panel to make sure you're not developing kidney disease, to make sure you're not developing diabetes, to make sure that the medication is not causing you to have some heart effects, heart disease or something. There's always something else that comes with this medication. So they're going to continue to feed us those nonsense that they put in the supermarket. And if you don't know better, and if you cannot able to afford better food, of course, you're going to purchase it. And then you're going to end up in the hospital. Now, these days, with all the cuts, you barely have medical coverage. Because what? $1 billion was cut from Medicaid and Medicare for those people who are most vulnerable, who are in need of the medical, who have medical necessity, who depends on Medicare and Medicaid. So these benefits have been taken away from them. So my goal is to bring awareness to these things, to speak against them, to advocate for the voiceless, to continue to work for the people, because that's who I represent. I represent the people, my children, my future grandchildren, because these kids today, most of them that I speak with, they don't want to get married, they don't want to get children, they don't want to have children. This is another way that we're being extinct, because this generation, life has become so hard and difficult for them. They're like, Why would I want to bring kids to this world? We need to find a way to shift their mindset, to show them that life could be better. Life could be better. Because what we're doing now, we're destroying the planet. They get to deal with the aftermath. And the only way for them, as of now, as when I speak to them, it's like, I don't want to have children. I don't want to get married. They're functioning in this individuality mindset that they just want to focus on them and just live and die, and then that's it. We need to find a way to shift their mindset. To shift their mindset, to give them hope. This is what the International Day of Hope is. To give this generation hope, to help them understand that it can get better. But we have to come together in unison. We have to come together as one to make it better. Because it's going to be a collective effort. Okay? So, when we bring this non-governmental organization to exchange these ideas, to share diverse perspective on humanity and hope, we have all these people who comes together and have this conversation. We had the 1997 laureate for 1997 laureate for Nobel Peace Prize, Mr. Jerry Wright. He was there speaking on that. Former president of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Anthony Thomas Aquinas Carmona was also there speaking from his heart on this issue. And we had also Miss Rosalia Ortega Serrano, former president of the Republic of Ecuador. She was there speaking on this issue. We had Prince Mario Max from also there speaking on this issue. Dr. Fiacre from World Peace Drug Free World Organization was also there speaking. Ambassador Ixano, humanitarian global peace ambassador, was also there speaking on this issue. We have so many people speaking and advocating on hope, on peace. And you know, this whole event was put together by Dr. Hontao Tise, president of Federation of World Peace and Love, right? So we have people working diligently to bring peace, to bring awareness to what's going on around the world. To what's going on around the world. So my words to you guys this morning is to not give up on hope. Do not give up on hope. Keep hoping, keep dreaming, keep believing that things can change, things can happen. Okay? So I wish you guys a wonderful day. So I just wanted to share. Oh yeah, on Friday, yes, we were at the United Nations. We met, huge meeting. On Thursday, we had this huge event again. And then Saturday night, we were invited to Miss White, Stars Kings, well-known woman, businesswoman. She's been in diplomacy for a very, very long time. She invited those leaders, myself included, the former presidents, world peace leaders, Dr. Hong, and some other officials, international. It was a diverse group. We all came, sat, talk, not to just talk, to come with an action plan on how we can make things better, and to be in that room to see all these people there, and most of us with the same vision, with the same goal. It was very powerful. And me being there, I'm showing to the people, the black and brown people like me, that we can make changes. We can make changes. We can make things happen. We do have a voice, and our voice can be heard. We just need to find the right table. We just need to find the right people. Those who are willing to listen. Those who are willing to work for a better today, a better tomorrow. Because if we don't work today, how are we going to have a better tomorrow? Right? So we all came together. And it was just a huge opportunity. And I have a lot of follow-up to do with some of these people. They were all phenomenal. It was just an amazing experience. Okay, so this is what I did over the weekend. So basically I didn't have a day off because I'm always working. I'm always doing something. Wherever the opportunity is, I'm there. And we talked earlier in the year about the power of networking, about being in the right place, surrounding yourself with the right people, depending on the changes that you want to bring, depending on what you want to do. So this is all again about the power of networking, right? Because remember, I told you guys, the next 2 years, my 2 years plan is to work on my network. And you guys see that, and that's why I share some of these things on my Facebook. It's not to show off, it's to show you guys that I am doing exactly what I said I'm gonna do. Because I told you guys the next 2 years my goal is to network, to create an environment, to create a network that I can make changes, right? I can make changes. And that's why I share these pictures. That's why I share those things that I attend, to show you guys the power of networking. So when the changes are happening, when things are happening, that you guys know, it's just like I'm creating a roadmap for you guys to see it, to see what I'm doing. It's not just that I woke up, I didn't put any work to it, I didn't put any work towards it, it just happened. No, it takes work, it takes dedication, it takes commitment for you to do it. So this is all in the name of networking. You need to network, surround yourself with the right people, people who are mind like it, people who has the same vision or have interest in your vision, so you can make changes. All right, so get up today, go out, network with people who have the same type of interest as you, if whatever changes you want to make, so they can help you make these changes. All right, so tomorrow we will resume on our health and wellness day series, and then we'll continue. So have a blessed day. I see you guys back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Now I have to start walking to get to my office so I can start working. So have a blessed day. As I always end, I want to remind you that Jesus loves you, and your number one coach, your favorite coach, Coach Shirley, loves you as well. Be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Ciao. And don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.